This is Nick Douglas for Adventures of a Sailor Girl on board Willow with Jim Cooney. Didn't manage to catch you before the start. Maybe a good omen because you actually got to go this year.
Yeah, that's right. This is the third attempt with this boat. We raced this boat in 2016 when it was Maserati, and then I renamed it a couple of years ago. So this was our third attempt, and Douglas, my son, had his first race.
Finally, yeah. So good. No, that's fantastic. And I was just complaining about salt in my eyes, but I know that you guys got absolutely hammered hurtling down the East Coast in this race.
Yeah, we did only from about midnight last night onwards. Before that, I mean, it was glorious, starry skies and calm seas and beautiful sunny days. It was just the nicest Bass Strait crossing I've ever experienced.
So how many times did you say to Douglas, it's not usually like this?
So I have to tell lots of people that because Samantha and James did it, and they had in Comanche, and we had similar crossings for 3 years running. So it's hard to believe, but at least once we got close to Tasman Island, everybody realised, okay, this is what it can be like. So it was pretty wild and loose out there.
And then when we met you coming into the finish, you were absolutely becalmed. You caught right up to Stefan Racing, and then we just waited for this nor'wester to get to you, and it honked in up to 35 knots at times.
Yeah, I did, and we were jostling with Stefan and with Alive for pretty much the whole race. We were neck and neck the whole way. So it was a pretty exciting way for us to all finish together like that. I don't know whether there's karma in their sail tearing, and we'd had trouble with our J4 they got past us just outside Storm Bay. So I don't know, it all evens out.
It does all even out, and that's why we love a race like the Rolex Sydney Hobart. How many is this for you, Jim?
This is 11 for me.
Yep. Yeah. Fantastic action. And as I mentioned, it's so great to have you back in the race. I missed you last year.
Yeah, I missed the race too. I mean, it's a highlight. And I often say to Samantha as we're leaving Hobart to go to the airport to go home, remind me late next year that I said I don't have to do that again. But then here I am.
I know, I feel like it's just so good and so bad at the same time that the good overwhelms the bad. We have a few beers, forget the bad, and off we want to go again.
That's right. Once you tie up at the dock, it's all good. It
is all good. And I mean, your crew on board, you've got quite a few experienced sailors, some youngings as well.
Fantastic. Yeah, fantastic guys. I mean, there's five Volvo around the world sailors and a couple of America's Cup guys and Martin Stromberg from Sweden. Martin did the Volvo race on this boat.
Wow.
Back when it was Ericsson, so he knows it all pretty well. So very, very talented crew, and then my sons and Samantha as well, and some guys that have just met this year. So
that must be pretty special, being able to sail with your partner and your sons and a whole bunch of mates as well.
Yeah, it is, and we've been sailing together for 8 or 9 years now, so we are all pretty good mates. And of course everybody knows each other in these big boats around the trap, so it's quite a community, as you know. But very, very special thing for us as a family to enjoy it together, and that's why we've always done it, so that we can have a bit of fun together with it.
I've got some tears. I'm not sure if it's salt water. I'm just excited, and I love the fact that you do sail with your family, because I'm somebody who really appreciates that. And on that note, I'm going to let you go and enjoy this time with them. Thank you.
All right, Nick. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, Jim.
Great to catch up.
You too.